go off as a result of Charlie Kirk passing away. Grand rising to everybody that's out here, man. Hey, man, if I hear another one of y'all call me, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Tom, again, because I see that that's the go-to, you know what I mean? Let's call him Uncle Tom, you know what I mean? You know, because he doesn't hold these same political views as I do. So let's call him Uncle Tom. Henny, Grand Rising, brother. Let me ask you a question, Henny. Can you hear me? Can you hear my mic? No freaky. Can you hear my microphone? If y'all can hear my microphone, type one. Artist Morrison in the building. It's my fucking brother Artie. Artie, kick the Cardi. Don't fuck with Artie, cause you fuck with Artie. I'm on your buddy. Can y'all hear me? Type one if you. Okay, thank you, Artie. All right. Now, if I hear another one of you people call somebody Uncle Tom, especially a dude with my complexion skin, and y'all already know black don't crack, baby. You know what I'm saying? Throw your black fist in the air. If not, put it somewhere else. You know what I'm talking about? Warlord, salute, Grand Rising. You know what I mean? Everybody. You know what I'm saying? I do want to talk to y'all, man. And I want to talk. They said that we out here cooning, right? And I even heard Godfrey say, "Well, there's black people out here mourning. You got black people out here. Hey, huh? You got black people mourning, right? And they think that there's something wrong with black people mourning, right? So what they gonna do? They gonna call us Uncle Toms. They gonna say, and not realizing a lot of these motherfuckers be talking that Uncle Tom shit and don't realize Uncle Tom was the hero in the story, right? I want y'all to follow me, right? When you N words was digging through cotton all day, right? Mind you, when y'all was digging through that cotton all day, let me give you a quick history lesson, right? Black people lips are big because when we was picking cotton up in that sun, every day they'd be like, woo wee. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying woo wee too long, too much. Now I want y'all to say woo wee, you know what I'm saying? And tell me how your lips look. If you think that somebody's a fucking Uncle Tom because they care about core American, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, fuck all that American shit. Basic human, you know what I'm saying, character, basic human rights, you know what I'm saying? Standards and morals, then fuck you, okay? Because who the fuck are you to call somebody Uncle Tom? See, what they're doing is trying to call you Uncle Tom as a derogatory term towards them. Like, nigga, I love when they call me Uncle Tom. Oh, I love it. You wanna know why? Because when you feel niggas was you know what I'm saying, licking each other butt in the plantation, y'all came to Uncle Tom. Y'all needed Uncle Tom to give y'all some food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was the house nigga. He was the house nigga that was going to the back and making sure you N-words had something to eat. And y'all got the nerve to call a nigga like me a Uncle Tom, a nigga that been paying taxes forever. Yeah, I'll be that type of nigga. Cause you gonna be the type of nigga that's gonna end up picking your son up off the floor. You gonna be the type of N-word that's gonna be picking up your son off the ground after they peel that dirty ass mask off his face, calling somebody Uncle Tom. See, you gonna be the type of N-word, right? That anytime your daughter see a pole, you're gonna have to slap her to not jump up on it. That's what type of N-word you gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd rather be an Uncle Tom than a goddamn Sambo. And some of y'all think that y'all talking up for black people, right? Again, y'all think y'all talking up for black people. First and foremost, it wasn't a black man that killed that dude. Okay? That's number one. Uncle Tom. I mean, you Sambo. You're a Sambo. If I'm an Uncle Tom, then you a fucking Sambo. The funny thing is that the ones calling people Uncle Toms out here don't got a piss in, don't got a window to throw it out. Hey, come here, right? But I guarantee you, the niggas that's calling me Uncle Tom got a pit bull. Come here. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. Yo. Let's go. The niggas that's calling me a Uncle Tom got a funky ass pit bull. Come here. That's easy to steal. Okay? Ooh wee. That's how black people got big lips. Come on. Trying to be over proud. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how this man wasn't a racist until he died. How 95% of y'all didn't even know who he was. Because most of y'all not even conservative. They didn't even know who he was. Your bandwagon riders calling your local black neighbor a fucking Uncle Tom. Oh, I'm an Uncle Tom? Okay, I'll tell you what. Get rid of that fucking pit bull and go get you a real dog. Because pit bulls are easy to steal. Come on. Just like y'all. Easy to steal. Uncle Tom. They call me Uncle Tom. Ooh, child. Don't you know when you call me Uncle Tom, my dick get hard. I'll be like, ooh, child, there's one. There's one. And if I could just, you know, have a little conversation with him, I will expose to y'all that he does have a fucking pit bull that's easy to steal. All right? Fucking talking about, if y'all on that Trump train, type ones in the chat, man. You know? And it ain't about Trump, the man. We're talking about principles. We talking about core values, huh? We ain't talking about a person, Artie. Who that my nigga Hollywood? What's good, bro? I'm like, yo, that nigga was good. I'm on live right now. What you working? You about to do a job? So my nigga. Come see me, man. Hold up. I'm on live right now. Give me 1 second. Let me put myself on mute. Hold on for a second. Give me a second, people, man. I just ran into a real one. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Tom. Give me a second, y'all. Enjoy the background for a second. Testicles, testicles, 1, 2. Testicles, testicles, 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? So is your mother. Yeah, whatever. Testicles, testicles, 1, 2. Calling somebody a fucking Uncle Tom. Type 1 if y'all you can hear me. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? And go to the top right. Hit the 3 dots. That's where you can subscribe to the channel. Okay? It's easy to call somebody Uncle Tom. It's easy to, you know, it's watching somebody call me Uncle Tom that don't know what the fuck going on, right? It's like almost like watching somebody. Give me a second. Like somebody in a relationship that, excuse me. that somebody that don't know how to maintain a relationship that want to give you fucking relationship advice. Why do you want to tell me about how to do a relationship together? How the fuck you gonna tell me? And this is another thing too. What kills me is how people see so much in you, right, and don't see nothing in yourself. Listen, shorty, if you're patting your hair, right, if you're riding around with a furry steering wheel in your vehicle, trying to talk smart to me, nah, you know what I mean? Please, spare yourself, right? Now, let me give y'all a history lesson too, while we here, right? Oh God, when I tell them this one, they really seem to glitch a little bit. You know what I mean? When I tell them that the Democrats, right, and not to make this about that, right, the Democrats ran this fucking country. The Democrats ran this motherfucking country until Abraham Lincoln. Now, for the ladies and gentlemen, can y'all please tell me what number of what was president was Abraham Lincoln? Which president was Abraham Lincoln? Was he the 5th president, the 8th president, the 16th president? Which president was Abraham Lincoln? Y'all tell me. That's how long the motherfucking Democrats had. So when y'all look at the movie Django, when y'all look at stuff like that, when you start asking yourself, you know what I mean? Like, how did this happen? How were they feeding? Who was feeding? Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up, y'all. Who was feeding black babies to alligators and all that? What political party were they? Were they Dixiecrats? Man, the Republican Party didn't even start until after the 16th president. I mean, excuse me, with the 16th president, ladies and gentlemen. I need you niggas to look alive. I need y'all to really look alive today. You know what I'm saying? The 16th president. So when you're looking at all that shit that y'all don't like, all that shit that's devastating to black people, well, listen, that was them funky ass Democrats y'all love. If y'all on that Trump train, type ones in the chat. Spam the chat with the number ones, right? Spam the chat with number ones. Feel free to do it, you know? And double tap the screen. I need the lights to get up. We got 424 people in the building. Salute. You know what I'm saying? One more quick second, man. So I can holler at the brewski. All right? Say what's up to these people. Yo, what city y'all from? What city y'all in? Let me know in the chat what city y'all in. We in Cincinnati, Ohio. They like beating up white people out here. It's regular. You know what I'm saying? And the police don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it real. It's a good place. You know what I'm saying? Like in New York, you know, you can't even look at the police in their face. If you look at Indiana, Charlotte, Dallas, salute, KC, Georgia, Toronto, Canada, Chi-Town. Y'all niggas in Chi-Town better stop killing each other. Y'all better love each other. Out here talking about somebody Uncle Tom's because they want. I never understood that, man. But then I do, you know, because in the Quran it says, is it that a people love that which is bad for them, and they hate that which is good for them? You niggas love being in turmoil. And then when somebody say that they doing something for you or something to help you, you know what I'm saying? The first thing y'all do is fight against it. But yet y'all don't police your own neighborhoods. When you look at this neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas from New York know, they know what it is. When they see this shit, they talk about I'm in a white area and all that. And that's because that's how bad we doing in New York. This looks like paradise to me. Hello? And we right next to the projects. That means somebody's doing something right in Cincinnati, Ohio, that they not doing in New York, my nigga. As much as they talk, you know what I'm saying? You want, and it might be because dudes actually regulate. They'll regulate.
No,
He trying.
he tried to knock some.
Yeah, my nigga trying to fuck on anything he can get on his hands on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Uncle Toms. Y'all are more of a detriment to black people than any white man I've ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got to worry about going outside and worry about and think that a white man going to do you dirty. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. All you got to do is keep your ass out the system, and then you ain't never got to worry about the white man. That's it. But see, some of y'all that pump that goofy ignorance are worse than the system. Some of y'all that go out with those masks on, killing each other up and co-signing that dumbass music y'all listening to. There's no soul in that music. Oh, Mac, you preaching. I'm eligible to preach, nigga. I'm one of the niggas that put that work in New York. I had 20 years in New York for running around doing way 10 times worse shit than these little skinny malnutrition gangsters. These niggas ain't even no gangsters, man. You can slap one of these motherfuckers in the middle of a drill, take their gun and shove the gun up their booty. You know what I'm saying? And what they gonna do? But make a diss song. Come on, bro. And then furthermore, I like my gangsters, gangstering, man. Hey, these fake ass gangsters, you know what they'll do? They'll convince you to go on a drill. They'll convince you to go crash the holy fuck out, right? They'll convince you to do this for some so-called principle for the gang. Man, fuck the gang. Fuck the gang, man. Gang ain't been profitable for you. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been lucrative at all. They'll do all of this shit, right? Tell you, listen, take you out of your house. You know what I'm saying? From watching that, your feet. Ooh, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on this drill. You go on the drill, that punk ass motherfucker gets caught, and guess what? In the first 48 seconds, you will be in jail. Because these dudes are the toughest snitches I've ever met in my life. That's the worst part about these gangsters. They'll kill, they'll drill and all that, and you slap them in their face. Matter of fact, all you got to do is give them a half a cigarette and a can of Pepsi, and they will tell you everything, nigga. They'll tell you the color of the fucking dress they mother wore on the first day of school in 5th grade for you, bruh. Come on, bro. My BSF told. Subscribe and like. Salute. Mrs. Italy. Subscribe to the channel, everybody. We just moved to, I think, 45,000 on my regular channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, salute to everybody that's subscribed to me over there. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, please. We got 40 likes, 509 people in the building. Hit the screen and get the likes up, please. You know what I'm saying? Columbus is in the building, y'all. Are y'all tired of these N-words? Say. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to get you hot. Just type ones if you tired of these N-words. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about N-words. You know what I mean? People. I don't care what skin color is. People that'll give you advice that'll, you know what I'm saying? The advice is laced with cyanide. The advice is made for you to fail. It's not no winning advice you're getting, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get it twisted, man. And let me tell you something about a real racist. A real racist rarely talks. A real racist wants to see lineage of your family. A real racist want all the music to destroy you. Just like a phone, bro. Let me tell you something. The ad companies have been booming ever since this internet been booming. You want to know why? Because I don't have to spend money to put up a monthly billboard. I don't have to spend a bunch of money in a textile company, getting paper printed up, and hiring a team to distribute that paper and all that. All I have to do is put the message on all of y'all phones, because every last one of y'all, or whoever's up in here, found this through 90%, I would say, found me through a device in your pocket. Imagine that. They could send a message. I read a book by Dean Koontz, and it was talking about how the government went into a certain city. I'm not going to say the city. And basically contaminated the water with there was nanobots in the water. People were drinking nanobots, didn't even really realize it, because that's how small they are. And there was a command. It was called I am the lock and I am the key. And you, after you drank that water, they would send a message, broadcast a message, and put the whole town, everybody that drank that water was under a spell. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. And then that's how I feel about this world that we in today. Because look, imagine you go to that town that's contaminated by that drinking water, right? If you come with a bottle of water, guess what they're gonna say? If you come with your bottle of water, they're gonna say that you are fucking stark raving mad. Even though you know what's going on, you're not gonna drink the water, because then you're gonna be talking like them. If you drink that water, you're gonna be talking like them. Your teeth are gonna fall out your face if you do that. So when you go there speaking your logic, your reasoning, right? That comes packaged with a nice bottle of volcano water. When you crack that water, they're gonna say, you dick sucker. Why would you go and pay for water that we got for free? We got our babies up in this joint, my man. I just made cocoa for my daughter with this water. This is great water. Something is wrong with you. She Simba says, Mac MAGA, salute. Let's say Mac character. I don't really care for all of these so-called Republicans, and I like the conservative, independent mind. That's what I am. You know what I'm saying? And I talk heavy Trump shit because me as a person, I like Trump as a person. I just think he a real nigga. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could do something that's not perfect. I mean, come on, man. But if you nitpick on anything, you should nitpick on your mother first. Because if your mother would have spit you out, then you wouldn't even have the opportunity to think. Some of y'all don't belong in a conversation. Some of y'all are way more of a detriment than you are a help. And some of y'all come packaged with the same skin color as I got. You know what I'm saying? So when you call me an Uncle Tom, guess what? I sip tea, nigga. And before I might have just put 2 teaspoons of sugar, but now I'm gonna throw 3 teaspoons and lemon, because I'm about to fucking roast you, bro. I'm about to roast you, all because I love you, all because you think that device between your legs is meant to go drop a bunch of babies and never see them. You got a dude trying to stalk me out here, y'all. This man is stalking me. He goes to my Instagram and posts pictures, beautiful pictures and videos of that I done with my daughter. And it shows nothing but love and connection between a black man and his child. But this man wants to take my fucking daughter's pictures and put eggplants in her mouth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the same type of nigga that if I mowed his ass down, he would tell in a heartbeat. Don't trust none of these fake ass gangsters that's drinking that water, man. Anybody calling you Uncle Tom because you saying something that benefits your people or any people, you know what I'm saying? They the real problem. And most of the people that I think that is against black people are Democrats, man. Come on, man. Dudes got y'all out here looking real feminine too. Real zesty. Real zesty. Y'all some real zesty ass niggas out here. No diddies. Oh yeah, Obama came out here and made y'all think that it was okay, you know what I'm saying, to wear skin tight turquoise pants. Hold on for a second, y'all. Love you too, bro. Double tap screen. Let's get the likes up, please, or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. That's where it's at. You and Mac Mean TSTV show. My other channel's called Mac Mean True Story. Riding through downtown Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Give it only 80 likes. We got 200, 300 people here. Please get the likes up. Right? Dudes to tell you that you're, you know what I mean? And the reason why I'm throwing it in their face is because, you know, I let it live so long. I'm like, yo, don't you get when like people that's built like me and me, right? And when you call niggas like me, Uncle Tom and shit, I'll be like, oh, I got action. Now I could actually get somebody that'll fight back. You know what I'm saying? Goofy, spilling shit that basically is not, you know, backed by logic, good reasoning, or facts. Let's keep it real, man. Come on, bro. Y'all better get rid of them pit bulls. Get rid of them fucking those cars with the furry steering wheels. Stop listening to Kodak Black to get your life lessons. Stop listening to Kodak Black and then come into my channel and trying to kick what I would classify as knowledge. You could get what I call a fuck up out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Trying to kick knowledge. He's always trying to kick knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? You try to kick knowledge. Well, listen, kick knowledge to your daughter. Build a relationship with your children. How about that? Because one thing I find real funny is somebody that'll stalk you and disrespect you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, critique how your daughter and your sons look, but yet they have families that they don't even interact with. They have estranged what's they call it? Estranged relationships with their loved ones. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Dudes I know, you know, like, yo, my daughter don't listen to shit I gotta say. My son is out of control. My son is in jail. Well, listen, look, let me tell you something, right? I don't big myself up for my kids never being in jail. Somebody said that to me the other day. Yeah, at least your kids never been in jail and all that. No, your kids ain't supposed to be in jail, nigga. Your kids ain't supposed to be in jail. Your kids supposed to be and you. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Love is a hard commodity to come by in the black community sometimes, man. And I ain't talking about love for everybody else. Because, nigga, how you going to love me if you don't even love yourself? Let's get the likes up. We almost at 100 likes, 700 people up in here, Grand Rising. You know what I'm saying? Y'all killed that man and then said he deserved it. And then called me a fucking Uncle Tom for saying that rest in peace to him. Go ahead, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes all the way up. Keep tapping the screen until you see a thumb pop up. Y'all gonna call me an Uncle Tom because I said rest in peace to that man? Well, I tell you what, sometimes y'all don't learn until they say rest in peace to you. Sometimes y'all don't learn until they say rest in peace to your mama. Y'all fearmonger to say, oh, Trump is gonna take the welfare. He's gonna take Section 8, the projects, all this bullshit. Duh. How we gonna get better until how are we gonna be able to build if we don't destroy this old foundation? You know what I'm saying? How we gonna build if we don't destroy the old foundation? Okay? Y'all in a rush to be gangsters and shit like that. My nigga, what about the scientists? Y'all got that young boy out here right now, black dude, out here turning fucking plastic to gas, to fuel. Plastic. I watched him since he started. Plastic to gas. And y'all won't back that up, but you'll back up any other fucking goofy, you know what I'm saying, mindless rapper that's driving your kids to poison. Nah, it's just music. Okay, this is how music dealt with me back in the days. And this is why my mother beat me out of my sleep one day, right? Because in my sleep, I was saying, at night I can't sleep. I was 14. I toss and turn, candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. 4 walls just staring at a nigga. I was singing that shit. At night, I can't sleep. As a 14-year-old, and I didn't understand. I thought my mother was a fucking, you know, fire-breathing dragon, just a fucked up soul to say I can't listen to Ghetto Boys. I thought there was something wrong with what she did. I didn't think nothing was wrong with what I said or was saying in my sleep. She said, I don't ever want to hear you listen to that shit again. That song right there. At night, I can't sleep. I toss and turn, candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Four walls just hands staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. I had a Mac 11 at that time. She had the right to be afraid for me. You know what I'm saying? But yet, I thought something was wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? I thought something was wrong with her. Have you digested the lyrics I just let you hear? Right now, if I walked into the room and I seen my 14-year-old listening to that shit I was listening to, tears would come out my eyes. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And this is what we let our children, we let the video games raise them. And the video games, guess what? Them video games are violent, way more violent than Tom and Jerry back in the days. Okay? Salute for the super chat. Landon Roberts. When Charlie Kirk brought up fatherlessness, which has a direct link to the violent criminal behavior, he wasn't being racist. He was trying to fight for family values. Damn, that deserves, you know what I'm saying, to applaud. I need to send you money for that because that's a very good point, right? Let me pin that. Can I pin that? How can you? Oh, well, he wasn't being racist. What he said, what his actual words was, Lyndon B. Johnson, right, made laws that targeted black people, and it was a fucked up situation. He purposely did that, you know what I'm saying? And that right there was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta acknowledge the past, man. You know, like when they were saying these dudes flying the Confederate flag, that's racist. That's a symbolism of racism. Well, if you go knock on all of racist monuments like y'all wanted to do, if you go knock down the Confederate flag that you say that stands for racism, what happened to you niggas that was looking at the Dukes of Hazzard? It wasn't racism when you was looking at, come on, Roscoe P. Coltrane. Double tap screen. Let's get the likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for pulling up today. I want everybody to subscribe to the channel. I got way more to talk about. Okay? Keep going on the likes, please. Let's go. Double tap the screen. Get the likes up, man. And become a member of the channel, man. I do this in the morning. It's a morning show. You know what I'm saying? My regular show is at 9:30. So I don't know which days because I don't have a set schedule for it, but Mac Mean True Story is the name of the channel. And you know, let's peel the onion back. Let's get some of these N words up out of here. And some of these emotional, you know what I'm saying, white Karens. Yeah, let's get them up out of here. Anybody white that's Black Lives Matter, they not invited to my house. If you white and you got cornrows, you know what I'm saying, and you call your man the N-word, no, I can't, no, You know, I like them flat booty Beckys from back in the days, you know what I'm saying? You know, the flat booty Beckys with the big, you know what I'm saying, the big racks. You know what I mean? I don't like these, you know what I'm saying, these mixed joints right now. You know what I'm saying? Too much mixing. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know the assignment sometimes. Oh, I'm with Tyrone, so I could freely just run around and say the N-word. You know what I mean? Call these N-words the N-word. You know what I'm saying? You know, dead ass. You know, I like them flat back Beckys. Those you know, those Heather Locklears and those you know, Blanche, and you know what I'm saying? Once they started getting fat butts, man, they started feeling crazy. They threw Black Lives Matter joints on. These bitches up there put busting shit, and none of them is conservatives, please, because conservatives don't even move like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of the conservative women in politics are beautiful, bro. Stunning. Anyway, let's get to this, right? If y'all think that Trump didn't take that shot, right, in that attempt and brush it off like it wasn't nothing, that's Trump. But anybody that support Trump, I want y'all to wake up right now. You are a fucking target. America, we gotta wake up. The hood is definitely gonna have to wake up, right? And it's gonna take for us to be accountable at some point. Because if y'all sitting out here still complaining that this man decides to, go, send the army to Chicago, why the fuck do you care? The army should be in Chicago, bro. Yo, do you not know that these N-words think that they got a switch and they're gonna be a match for the United States Army? Y'all can't even deal with the police. They can't even deal with the police. I'm serious. The police giving these dudes a hard time. Now they're getting up on the internet with them funky ass dreads. I don't know. That never made sense to me. Why would you have big Bob Marley dreads, tattoos all on your arm, everything, and then cover your face up with a Pooh Shiesty mask? Double tap screen. Let's get the likes up. Why would you put a Pooh Shiesty mask on after you gave everything else up about yourself? Y'all know I like the bees and the birds. They all up in here. They're getting their little pollen on. I should take y'all to my garden and show you my garden. Double tap screen, get the likes all the way up. You know what I'm saying? New York Nikki in the building. J Rico. You know what I'm saying? All my people that love nature. You know what I'm saying? All my people that love plants and life and seeing people succeed. All my people that see the simplicity in that. You know what I'm saying? When you a nigga like me that you gotta sit in somebody's cell for dumb years. Oh, you appreciate things like this. You appreciate children's laughter. Who wants to be around a bunch of fucking grown ass? Double tap screen. Let's get the likes up. Let me. Y'all like these buildings? Y'all like seeing buildings? You know what I mean? Y'all like seeing neighborhoods without trash all over the floor? Huh? Y'all like seeing beautiful vehicles and people that own property and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like anything that's built to make us better, there's be so much resistance from our own people. And then our own people will really get out there. Look at these peppers. Our people will get out there and fight against the things that's trying to, like the shit that's trying to help us. And then tell y'all to go get vaccinated and shit like that. That's good for you. Go get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Go get vaccinated. Yeah, that's good. You know what I mean? Don't educate yourself. You know what I mean? Y'all be feeding y'all kids potato chips and sugar to go to school with. You know what I mean? Everybody fat or malnutrition. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But yet, dysfunction is function around here. Let's change that trend, man, in the black community. I'm gonna remind y'all that I do not care I do care if you succeed or not, but I don't care if you activate or not. If you activate, you saving yourself and your family. Double tap screen, let's get the lights up. Black folks wake up and embrace their deep rooted conservative values. America would turn okay. Miss Italy D. Those are people who rage against the machine, but don't know they are a part of it. J Rico, Trump train, allegedly. That's my motherfucking brother. DMW shots, everybody that's here. I'll be on my regular channel, Mac Mean True Story. All stories ain't true,
but that one is, right? I'll be on my regular channel tonight at 9:30. Just giving y'all a little insight of how it looks out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at the structure on this. Look at the architect on this. This is a historical part of Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to hear me rant and rave. You know, I swear to God, next nigga call me a motherfucking Uncle Tom. No, I'm gonna find your ass. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna show you how Uncle Tom really get down. You know what I'm saying? The nerve of these bastards. Uncle Tom. Imagine that shit. You a field nigga. You outside picking plantains all day, right? And sugar cane, cotton, ripping your fingers apart. You go to the back of the house and you say, "Yo, I'm starving, Uncle Tom." And Uncle Tom say, "Yo, listen, at 8 o'clock tonight, meet me at the back door. I'm gonna hook all of y'all up." Yeah, he was in the house. Uncle Tom was the smartest nigga in the book. Uncle Tom was the smartest nigga in the book. Now, if you want to call me something, you know what I'm saying? Call me a Sambo. Really get the, you know what I'm saying? Get the, you know what I mean? Get up in the dictionary, you know? Find you something else to call me, because the only thing you doing is complimenting me, actually, you know what I'm saying? That's how I take it. Now, no disrespect to the steering wheel. No disrespect to that steering wheel. But that concerns me. Hey, double tap the screen, please. We got 344 people here, 200 likes. Let's get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody or whoever gave me that super chat again. You know what I'm saying? Alfie in the building, salute. You know, Italy, Cincy, Alex. Who's Alex? What did he ask? Where am I at? Actually stand as community. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come. Get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. And tell me what city you from. And the reason why I say if you're on the Trump train, type ones or spam and chat ones is because there's a lot of people that used to be Trump supporters, and then they seen, you know, the media, and this is what this is how you separate the ones that were out here, you know, supporting Trump for clout. You know what I'm saying? And not really there for the long run because they didn't understand the issue. When you're doing something following the crowd, you know, you have to look. Basically, this is how I make decisions in life. I look at my bottom line. I look at my reality, and what do I need as a person? What am I lacking? What's gonna help my family out? And that's how I feel like any grown adult should make their decisions. Their decisions should be, you know what I'm saying, predicated on your responsibilities. So what are my responsibilities? What this street that I'm going down is one of the streets that they filmed In Too Deep. You ain't no cop, J. Reed. I tell you that all the time. But Show Speed was here the other day. I got to get some footage. You know what I'm saying? There we go. A lot of people jump ship. It's fine because we don't need you. If you will flip that easy, right? Never travel with somebody that runs at the sight of trouble. Everything that happens, at the first thing they do is they fucking run. You know what I'm saying? When they can't seek answers, they call you Uncle Tom or they say you a sellout. Well, you a sellout more than anybody. Because at least I got a channel where I'm speaking about the issue. You know, you motherfuckers don't say nothing until you see somebody else say something. Because none of y'all even knew, you know what I'm saying? This man name last week, and now all of a sudden, all black people, oh, he's racist. He's racist. Man, knock it off, man. Knock it off. You're more racist than anybody I met, man. Come on, man. Dead ass, man. Y'all don't want to wear it. Your truth, my opinion. Lansky in the building. Monique, what's up, baby? Your truth, my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you need to drop some uploads on this shit, man. You know, in your opinion, you're like, how do you feel about, you know what I'm saying, the backlash of this happening? They not know. It seems like people are less, you know, concerned with the fact that this man got his shit blown off in front of a bunch of college kids in public by a 22-year-old skinny white boy that's not talking. I don't even think it was him. You ask me, it wasn't even this kid. He's not being cooperative, right? Like, come on. I don't think it was him. I sincerely believe in my heart that this is one of those things where it's like Candace Owens or Charlie Kirk or one of them would say some deep say shit. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than is, you know what I'm saying, above our pay grade. You know what I mean? Something so that crazy. Come on, bro. And a 22-year-old that put all that work in and was able to duck all that security and duck all these people and become a fucking sniper. You're trying to fit in with my people. Quick Vic victorious. Let me see something. Is that Quick Vic Rail channel? Because that can't be Quick Vic. Who timed him out? DM. Was that? Did y'all check that joint? Somebody silenced him for a reason. Absolutely. Now we talking. Now we talking. Hey, let me tell you something, bro. You better off being a drill rapper than being associated with Trump right now. It's more dangerous saying you like Trump than it is to be Moneybagg Yo or one of them. Yep, it's me with broken hip. It ain't him. All right, fake Quick Vic. I'm trying to fit in with your people. I'm trying to fit in with white people. That's what you trying to say? Just to see, you see how they race bait? That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing we talk about. You're trying to fit in with my people. And then they use Quick Vic. That's obviously, you know, we all know who that is, right? There's only one person that will have a Quick Vic troll account, right? And would know that I'm live and come over here. Knock it off. I agree with you, man. Wasn't this kid. I don't believe it was. I don't believe it was him. There's so much red tape on that shit, bro. It's going to be messy. I'm not even going to cover it any further. I'm going to just say rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, and hopefully other people will allow that to happen too. You know what I'm saying? Misdirection. Always with the misdirection. Yeah, they'll throw you right off. They'll divert, you know what I'm saying, deflect and all that shit. Anything that and when you ask these like a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, leftist people, you know what I'm saying, especially the gay ones, right? When you ask them a straight question, excuse me. When you ask them a question, you can't get a straight answer. Double tap the screen, please. We got 293 people here. We have 239 likes. Those are the same numbers, man. 293 is hot, y'all. If y'all into that, I think that y'all should go get that because that's 293, 293. You know, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Thank you. I've been war clapped. I don't know what that means. Won't be the last one either. They put out a wish list right after death confirmation. Yeah, top supporters, they gonna do something. But look, Trump's response is gonna be crazy. And then, you know, again, we as the black people are going to inject ourselves in this conversation like we don't got bigger things to worry about. I don't like that for us, man. I don't like that. Yo, let me tell you something. Until the internet, I didn't even have that many black issues. I was never affected by racism directly. I never gave a fuck about none of y'all races equally. You know what I mean? I didn't care. I didn't have those problems. I didn't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? Some my skin color getting me beat up and lynched and all that. That's why I'm the same person. Say, I don't need no reparation. Whatever that slavery shit did, it affected somebody else. It ain't affect Mac me because I got more than most of the white boys I know that I know. You know what I'm saying? So that don't affect me. It might affect a lot of weak ass people, but look, here's a motherfucker that's talking about what happened 400 years ago and can't do nothing in the next 4 hours. What you gonna do today? How is that marginalizing you because of what, you know what I'm saying, Annie, your grandma Fanny went through? Mikey B, Grand Rising, brother. Salute, bro. The fuck that gotta do? Why is that limiting you? Do you not know that I had 20 years in jail. Needless to say, when I came home, all the niggas that I left was most of them was in the same place. Some of these niggas even had the same style clothes because back in the days in the early 90s and late 80s, we rocked Timberlands and fucking army fatigues and shit like that, right? And then that shit went out of style for a long time. Like niggas was rocking different shit, Penny Hardaways, Grant Hills, shit like that. A lot of things changed. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was rocking mountain gear boots, Averex boots, all type of shit came by, right? And then I come home, and then now the shit that I left, a decade ago is now coming back in the style. So seeing those niggas that was teenagers when I left, and now they're grown men and they're making the same amount of money or less. Matter of fact, they was all making less. Because in the 90s, the dope game in New York, it was pure though, baby. That shit, let me tell you something. You didn't have to have dreams of being a drug dealer. You didn't have to write no rap songs. Actually, niggas didn't want to be seen. Hey, all you had to do was come out and embrace your reality. And hell yeah, you would have made a bag. Back in the days, you could easily make $10,000 a day selling anything. You know what I'm saying? Selling weed. Because niggas come by them pounds, you know what I mean? You go re-up, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But now I come home and the niggas that used to buy kilos can't even buy a fucking 8-ball. Yeah, they got the same clothes on that they had when we was teenagers on the same corner doing the same shit. And now, because the kids seen them come up and they seen them be successful at being bums, so now they bum blueprint. You know what I'm saying? They bum manuscript. And guess what? Doesn't come in paper form. Yeah, all they have to do is look at your actions and look at your results and follow the trend. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you set a different sort of trend. All right. Tonight at 9:30, I'll be live on my regular channel. That's Mac Mean True Story. MACMEAN. Everybody, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 300 real quick. You know what I'm saying? And tell me what city you in. Because now I'm paying attention to the chat a little bit. So I want to shout your cities out. 164th and Broadway and Fort Washington. Shit was yellow. That's somebody that knows stuff because 164th, I used to go more uptown. I used to go uptown. I'm talking about I used to go uptown. Y'all know what it is. I remember Audubon. Audubon used to be so crazy, right? Post Ave, Vermilion, and all that. Used to go over there, and niggas used to have gutted out washing machines. You think you going up in there and wash clothes? Open up the washing machine, pounds and pounds. Hey, when I used to have funny money, double tap screen. Let's get the lights up, y'all. I used to go right over there to Broadway, you know what I'm saying, and tear them motherfuckers up because that's how the Jamaicans on 183rd, the ladies, they used to walk around with pounds in their purse. The car drive by and they'll pull out the pound like you're shopping. Hey man, you shopping? Says Buddha, chocolate tie, indigo, skunk, Buddha, chocolate tie. You know what I'm saying? I come from the cloth, just to get some money. come home and you look at society now, man, these niggas is out here making $100 a day consistently. Nigga, go get you a job, bro. That shit don't even look right. Having gray hair, looking out for the police. Like, my nigga, I recommend jail for all you niggas. Every nigga shit that anybody that think that they gonna be out here in these streets getting money uninterrupted, I think that they need jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, a little year, boom, knock him out. You know what I mean? Any nigga that thinks he a gangster and all that, man, go give him a year. Let's see what you made from my boy. Cause most of them be tender. Let's keep it one dial wow. They be tender. You know they tender, man. I'm telling you, man, they be snitching so good, man. These niggas making hit records out here, man. They snitch very well, bro. These niggas tell, man, you would think that they mother was fucking singing them, Tekashi 6ix9ine lullabies in the belly. Because they come out and snitch so well. That's the Samuel Adams. I always show it to y'all when I pass by it. This is the Samuel Adams facility. You see that big Samuel Adams tank? I think there's hops or bear in there. Look like Detroit around here, right? The whole west side of Cincinnati like Detroit. Double tap the screen to get the likes up, y'all. Mikey Shooter, he's in Cincinnati. Again, I am in Cincinnati. It's not Detroit. Detroit, salute. What city y'all in? Sweet, thank you, showing me Detroit. Now, this ain't Detroit. This is Cincinnati. Look like Detroit. I'm right next to TQL Stadium. This is big-ass, giant stadium. That's where we at. And so far, we still haven't seen any litter on the floor. I got people to do things to see. I appreciate everybody pulling up today. Like I said, I'll be live tonight, 9:30, talking about something similar, just way more fiery. Everybody could kiss my ass. You know what I'm talking about?